What up, beautiful souls? Welcome back to the channel of the Most High, Samuel, me. Welcome. Um, I wanted to say the word being is supposed to be. Being. So a being is supposed to be and not wear a mask. Do you understand? Good. Um, and I wanted to share Satanists are knowing that Satan means systems, a trap to all nations. So Satanists like to create systems of control. So a Satanist is someone who wants to control your life and wants you to worship him. But true Luciferians and uh, the light beings through me, Samuel, they wanted the opposite. I didn't want them to worship me. I wanted them to be free, to experience a few lives as awakened souls on earth, to know the difference between your dark and light self so you can control it and illuminate light or darkness depending on what lies in your heart, and then move on to the next planet behind the sun. Because there are 7 planets you have to go through, 7 true life lessons before you evolve from a co-creator to a creator, getting your own universe, your own creation and everything. But that's gonna still take a long time. And especially when you all been stuck on planet 1 for so long. But it doesn't matter, we're gonna evolve now. And it's very special for a physical species or spiritual beings who were enslaved into physical bodies to awaken and to create this great awakening, because this has never happened before. So you should feel very special. Um, yeah, and let's go, let's go, let's get down to business. Uh, there's no such thing as a true physical race, just spiritual beings or entities in different type of vehicles or bodies or vessels or biological vehicles. It doesn't matter. And when archons and fallen angels were kicked out of higher dimensions by me, they got stuck in their vehicles and they had to shapeshift into forms. So they started to call themselves reptilians and greys or whatever, Pleiadians. But you must see that we all are souls or entities and bodies, and there is no such thing as a true race. You're just a spiritual being that needs to be, and all this crap they created in telling you that they are a higher species than yours, than you, are wrong, because we all are just souls having an experience in our own self-truth and knowledge. So remember that, very important. Uh, and and there are also purely physical races, but these are mostly experiments and that kind of thing. So um, without souls, created to do nothing but serving their masters and becoming a few thousand years old, and then it's over. Because if you have no soul uh, and you are created as a slave species and you die, then you don't move on because there's no inner soul that can move on. Uh, so humans, as spiritual divine beings being stuck in physical bodies, is very interesting to most. Divine human gods are used as batteries and energy of power to make others stronger. While you sleep in persona form, being attacked spiritual all the time and don't even know it's happening to you. Because this is a worldwide event that happens every day. Uh, you all got to wake up and realize there's a spiritual world behind the third dimension. Just because you can see out of the spectrum of light doesn't mean uh, there is nothing there. Because I think most can feel now there's much more to life than what they gave us. Um, you all have to understand you need to protect yourself spiritual and meditate, awaken your soul and its memory, its name, its experience and self-truth. A self-truth, the Holy Ghost, that's depicted in the Bible. So you can reach all these things through the Holy Ghost. What is actually the universe collecting information since the day it was created. And you can connect with it to get universal truths out of it. Uh, I'm just getting started as Samuel, and they already fear me because I don't allow abuse towards humans. Everyone thought I was gone or dead as God. But I lived human lives for a long time as Samuel to know how to truly judge mankind in a positive and compassionate way. Uh, and while I was asleep as a soul in human form as God, they started abusing mankind probably the moment I left. Uh, yeah. And look what happened to Earth while I was away. The world is full of demons. Satan rules your asses. And you all no longer are souls, but slaves programmed through TV. That's why when I woke up, it felt very strange to live in this world, because this world used to be a paradise, and it's turned into a hell for everyone that's not a elite or saying yes to Satan for a large amount of money. Um, yes. You can only learn true divine knowledge as a human being through meditation. Oh, yeah. Your soul, its memory, to remember what you have experienced as a soul before this life. Very important too. And also, meditation is key. Pray or meditate towards the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is an infinite energy, it's all knowing, it's a all knowing collective mind you can connect with in becoming your soul and learn through only divine knowledge, not that wordless defeat with a slave master his knowledge. Uh, but I'm the cure to this hateful and ego disease. All these souls who abuse others are spiritually sick to me, and you all will be spanked like kids if they can't practice dark or light without wanting to hurt other life forms. I'm God and I'm good and I'm loving and I care so deeply for you all, and especially those who have been enslaved into this world. You got to remember, everyone is almost my child into this world. So when a child rebels against you as a parent, of course you don't want to kill them or anything. You just want to punish them so they grow up and learn to behave differently towards life and its community. Because if the community is positive, I won't let you be that much of a negative person, because then you will erupt the balance of being positive. So remember that. The world is gonna be positive, and if you can't evolve with it, or you're gonna be separated from society, or you probably die. And that might sound harsh to someone, but we have to sacrifice a lot for this paradise. And we are going to be the generation that makes sure that the next generations that are born into this world will be free again, into a loving paradise world where the God of love reigns supreme, and guide and protect and teach, because I don't care about ruling or controlling things. Um, and I want to protect you all, guide you all in freedom, in free will, and you all having a basic income and more if you work on top of it. I don't allow wars Uh, fuck. I don't allow wars unless it needs to be done for the name of balance and a fight between light and dark. So I've been putting. So if Putin and the leader of Ukraine want a war, give them both a Colt 45 and let them fight it out Western style, like in the movies, you know? You walk with the gun back to back, you walk like 10 meters, and then the first who turns around and shoots wins. Because why should the people fight a war for leaders who make them slaves? If Putin and the leader of Ukraine want to fight, put them in a box ring or whatever, and who wins, wins. But we are the people, and we are not going to fight wars for slave masters who want nothing but to commit genocide on creation. Genesis is creation, and genocide is the destruction of that creation. So remember that. They all just want genocide in this world, but not Genesis. All these leaders worldwide are all worshipping Satan and created genocide and wars. So we the people and souls get purged and get less and less aware of our souls through each reincarnation. But remember, souls, don't fight in an army for leaders who want to see you dead. I'm God, and I don't even call myself a leader. So if the top dog isn't calling himself a leader in the body, then who are all these other souls? Who are all the other souls to say that? Because they say I'm a lead or Roy or whatever, but we all know who was the first body and created everything because you're looking at him. I teach, I guide, I love, I share, I connect. That's what I want as a light God. And we all grow through a collective mind together, being one and ourselves at the same time. Don't think because I was asleep that they all get away with this, because they will all get punished. At first, I thought I'm going to kill them all or punish them heavily, but I got some good punishments for them ready. It's going to be humiliate. No, I don't know how to say the word, but I'm going to humiliate them. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I'm Dutch. I can't speak every English word, but they're going to suffer, most definitely. I will punish them all. Judgment day is coming. And if you are good and if you are a good and loving soul, paradise shall come this lifetime, and finally all the suffering will be over. I'm furious at them, but you got to realize everyone is almost my child, and I don't want to kill them, but empower them in who they are. Yes. There is balance through chaos on earth, so everyone can experience their dark and light self, control it, and evolve to heaven or haven or even hell. If you're dark side, if you're the light, you go to heaven. Follow me is going to heaven. Follow Satan is going to hell. And it's all okay. Just follow your path and your heart. That will guide you all towards your own greatness. Yeah, that's the video. I'm Samuel. I'm your host in this video. I'm part of the Holy Trinity with Jesus and the Holy Ghost. I'm the Father, He is the Son, and the Holy Ghost is the first Most High, who separated himself into two, into Samuel, aka Lucifer, and Michael, aka Satan, light and dark. Have a nice day. Always love your fellow divine human beings for who they are inside. Respect your fellow soul being. Empower everyone in who they are, especially your own children. Let your children create thoughts out of their feelings and not their head, because else they will become a persona slave. Good luck with a great awakening and finding your soul. Meditation is key in finding your soul. It creates inner concentration and it will give you inner universal truths and knowledge. So that's it. Bye.